Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing something quite interesting and fun. I actually picked up the NYX lip primer. This is a lip primer that's been around for a couple of years, but I just happened to come across it a couple of weeks ago and I thought, you know, why not give it a shot, because we have primers for our face, we have primers for our eyeshadow, and I was like, why don't we have a primer for lipstick? And apparently NYX has had this for many years, so pardon me for being late to the party, but I thought I would do a wear test and you guys can follow along to see if it's going to amp up my lipstick at all. So if you want to check it out, stick around and keep watching. Okay, so before I get started, I just did my very basic makeup. Very light. Ooh, my ring light just flashed. I'm also messing with the lighting settings a little bit to... I feel like my videos before were a little too washed out and bright, so I'm messing with the ISO settings on my camera. You guys can let me know if this looks better. Anyway, let me talk about the lip primer. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It comes in, it actually looks like one of their eyeshadow sticks, and I got it in the color Deep Nude. And basically what they say is that it creates a really nice canvas for your lips. It's supposed to make it a little bit long lasting. It makes your lipstick long lasting. Why is my ring light doing that? It's so annoying. Okay, so what NYX says what this will do is that it will make your lipstick long lasting. It will enhance the color of the lipstick apparently, and it will keep your lipstick in place. So those are the three claims: long lasting, color enhancing, and keeping it in place and not making it go outside of the lines. So we're gonna put this baby to the test, and I thought it would be really fun to test out a lipstick of mine that is definitely not long lasting at all, but it's one of my absolute favorites, and I think I've talked about it in some of my other videos. But this is the Medora brand. It's the color Blackburn number 223, and I've had this lipstick for many years. I refuse to let go of it because I absolutely love how pigmented it is and how dark it is. Let me show you the color. It's like the brownest deep brown shade, matte, that you can ask for. It's really good for the winter time. I think it's a perfect winter color. But the only downside of this is that it does not last at all. You drink one little sip of water and it'll wipe away. So that's the only downside to this lipstick. And so I want to try if this thing is going to make this thing last longer, and maybe it'll work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the lipstick on one half of my lip with no primer, and then the other half we're going to do the primer with it. So let me just do that real quick. All right, so I've just applied the lipstick on its own without the lip primer on this side. And I'm gonna go in with this thing. So this is what it looks like. And it looks like it has a waxy consistency to it. Let me see if I can swatch it here. So you can't really see it. I don't know if the camera's picking up on it, but it's very light. Yeah, it definitely feels like there's a wax on my lips or anything, so you can't see it, which is interesting. I thought it was gonna add some color to it, but I guess not. Anyway, let's just do this. I don't know how much I'm supposed to apply. Oh, and I will add that I did apply a little bit of lip balm to my lips before applying any product. So I'm gonna apply to the point where I feel like my lips are like filled in and primed, I guess. So. It definitely feels like my lips are smoothing out. It feels like a lip balm, but it's not like greasy or anything like that, so. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the actual lipstick. Immediately I can tell that it's applying smoother, so there was a lot more friction on this side as opposed to this side, which is cool. I have to apply lipstick very carefully because there's not a lot of space to work with, but we make do. Okay, so I just applied the lipstick. Oh, why is this patch here? What is happening? Do you see that? Okay. So I don't know if that's the way that I applied it, but there is a very obvious patch here. Well, maybe that's part of, so this is the side that doesn't have any primer, and this is the side that does have the primer. And immediately what I can tell is that it was smoother to apply it, and I feel like it applied a little bit more pigmented. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so it's not like a perfect application, but that is very interesting. Let me fix that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on with my day, and I'll check in here periodically and I'll show you guys how it's all doing, and then towards the end I'll give you my final thoughts. I'll show you the before and after, so let's go. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick check-in. I think it's been about 30 to 40 minutes since I applied this. I just had a very greasy desi nashta, so I had aloo puri and chane. So for those of you who are desi, you know how intense of a breakfast or brunch that is. So this is how the lipstick is holding up. You can see that it already came off on both sides on the inner portion of the mouth, which there's no way to stop that from happening. But on this side that doesn't have primer on it, it's smudged. You can see, I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on camera, but right here, it has smudged because of what I was eating. However, on this side, things are looking pretty good. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm not gonna touch this. I'm not gonna do any touch-ups. I'm at home, I'm not doing anything. But yeah, I just wanted to check in. All right, everybody, so it is later in the evening today. I'm going to call it a day with this test because basically, wow, this looks better on camera, but I don't think this thing did anything to make the lipstick look any more long-lasting, or yeah, it looks the same as it usually does. It's been put through a lot, I will say. It's been put through quite a bit of abuse today with all of the food and the drinking and all that. But I'm just looking at it up close and I can't really see a difference between the two sides. I feel like you want to be able to tell I have a special product underneath to make the lipstick look better or anything like that. The only thing that really did stand out was in the beginning when this side smudged after I had lunch and then this side didn't. So the only thing I will say about this is that I think it did help smooth out the application. So this is more like a smoothing primer as opposed to making your lipstick stay on longer. So let me zoom you guys in and you can see the results. So again, this side has the lipstick primer underneath it and this side doesn't. And really there is not that much of a difference between the two. So it's looking pretty janky. It's only been about 6-7 hours. So I mean, this lipstick does not stay put at all. Anyway, I thought it was a cute little, fun little test to do, and I hope you found it enjoyable to watch. Would I buy this again? I mean, it's pretty cheap, right? It's $7, and NYX is always having sales and things like that, so maybe. I mean, I like the way that it smooths out your lip, and I would maybe buy this again, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to make one of your lipsticks more long lasting or anything like that. I just think it's a little nifty product to have in your kit if you wanted to, but I wouldn't say it's a must-have. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think the primer helped or not. I don't think it did, but you can let me know as always. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.